What is going on? Welcome to Greggles TV. We have a really cool phone here from Xiaomi. This is the Mix Flip. So it is a competitor to the Galaxy Z Flip 6. It's a flip phone, as you can see. Let's get the Xiaomi branding on the back. This is like this purplish color. I love this color. It also comes with a case as well inside of the box for free, which is awesome. I love that. This has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, 50 megapixel dual cameras on the back. The front camera is a 32 megapixel camera. At the top there, it has 67 watt wired fast charging right there for USB-C, 4780 milliamp battery, 12 or 16 gigs of RAM, and anywhere up from 256 to 1 terabyte of UFS 4.0 storage. Side mounted fingerprint. You got the volume buttons on the side there. On the other side, not much of anything in terms of like buttons or anything. At the bottom, you have your SIM card port, speaker, charging. So this is a cool phone. You have on the front here, you do have a 4.01 inch AMOLED outer display. On the inside is a 6.86 AMOLED display. So the colors are nice and inky and great on here. So I kind of want to just walk you through this phone on, basically how it looks and all that stuff. So when you close it, because I think this will probably be one of the most interesting things about this phone, you have this, and you can customize this. I'll show you where to customize it real quick. So if you come in here and just press and hold on a empty spot and go into settings here, we'll go to more and go back. Well, this is a long way to just go to settings. So we're just going to go to settings basically. So go into settings, and then what you want to do is you're going to see outer screen. Just tap on that, and you can change the look of your outer screen from all these different wallpapers and portraits and all that kind of stuff in here. Then we also have the wallpaper. You can come in here and change the wallpapers if you want. You have widgets, so you can, these are the 3 widgets that sit there, and then you also have the weather, and you can add and remove things if you want. Right now I have that kind of clock over this one, and then you can also do your calendar if you want, your music app. You can go into, you can have your recents show up there as well. You can even have certain apps show up. You can see available apps that I have that I can add on there. Wallet would probably be a good one to add in there, maps maybe. But when you do that, you can use these apps, and I'll show you that you can use those. So we'll go home here. We're going to close it, and we'll come back in here. So I have it on, and the display is great. It's nice and bright. You have the cameras right there. If I tap that, I can use the front cameras to take a photo with these right here. It looks awesome. It looks really, really good. And then you have that white button there to take the photo. So there I go. I take that photo. I can use the back gesture because I'm using gestures on here. I can go into my phone app, my camera app, which I just showed you, the weather app, so I can tap that and get the weather for where I am. Calculator, and you can see it kind of cuts this side off, so you only have really like this much of a phone on here that you can use for this display. And we'll go back. Got your clock. Come in here and set your clock things, your alarms, all that stuff. You have a recording app. Hey everyone, what's going on? Hope you're having a great day, everyone. And then I've finished that. You can go back. Here's Chrome. And again, you can see it over here. This is kind of like your notification center when you're looking at it right there. All right, so we're going to go and search this right here. We've got Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition. We'll just search this here. Bring it up on Samsung's site. And it's super fast. You can see no problems at all with viewing it. It's just really, really small, and you can read it, obviously. You can go to literally any website you can go to. It'll load up. If I wanted to load up YouTube, it'll load up the YouTube site on here. So all of that stuff works. Here's the YouTube app. I'll play a video.
Worldwide release, at least size-wise, for the Z
That's
Fold
as big as it
7. Let's
gets.
talk about everything about the phone, because some of the information we had ended
It's not
up
going to
being
get bigger.
wrong.
You can zoom in though if you need to, if you want to
So
see
let's just
something
talk
on it.
about
So it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if you can put every single app on the front there, but you can put a few. And then this is like your widgets that I was showing you earlier. Those are the most recent things that you can click on and tap on and look at your time and all that. And yeah, it's a pretty cool experience on that little display right there. Here's the main display, and the main display is really what you would expect with one of these phones. It's the display is nice, and it's a good size display for a regular size phone, but it's like the display looks great. It's really inky looking, and the colors look really, really nice. And it's really fast. Like I said, it has a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, so it feels really, really nice. And obviously you can multitask on here. So if I wanted to, I can press and hold YouTube and then split it, and then find an app that I want to bring in here. Maybe I want Chrome. So I have both of these apps. I'll close that. Play it.
So October 25th, 9 a.m. will be the...
I'll just mute that real quick. But again, we'll look on our website here. Go to Amazon. And there you go. You can do flip, change that into a floating window. Tap these three dots and switch them up, make one bigger. So you can multitask on the bigger size window too. One thing you can probably tell is
approximately, so
I don't love the speakers on this.
Somewhere between probably $2,100 if you really
they are
just bought it $2,200
stereo speakers. They just sound kind of tinny, so I don't really like the speakers too much on this. But you know, using a Bluetooth earbud or a USB headphone or something like that will fix the audio problems or issues that you don't like. But I mean, I can definitely hear everything. It's just kind of sounds kind of tinny. All right, here is a little bit of Pet Simulator on here, and this is I turn the graphics up as high as I can go. I turn them onto manual graphics and again put them up all the way, and this runs awesome, super smooth. Frame rates look amazing. It's not hiccuping at all, and it shouldn't with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and 12 or 16 gigs of RAM depending upon which version you get of this. But the colors look really, really good on here, and when you close it, you can see it's not gonna jump back into the game for you here. I don't think there's a way to, at least from what I can see, that I can play that game on here. I'd have to only be able to play it on the bigger display on here. But regardless, it looks amazing. Pressing and holding on the home screen, you can change your wallpapers. They have like a store in here that you can come and search for different wallpapers, free and paid. They have themes if you like to change the themes. And I love this. I wish more American Android phones had something like this. They don't, and it's I don't know. It's kind of sucky. Like I wish the Pixel Store had this because I think they'd have some cool designs in here. They have ringtone stores, all this cool stuff. Fonts, if you like different fonts, it just looks really nice. Swiping down from the top will give you your notifications. Swiping down from the top right will give you your quick toggles. One thing I don't like about the notifications, if you want to get rid of it, you can't swipe it to the left. You can only swipe it away to the right. I don't like that. I think that's kind of lame. I don't know why they have it like that, but yeah, I don't like that. But here's settings. I got an update already. I am at 1.08, and you can check to see if you have an update just by tapping that. No updates available. You can check out your detailed info and specs. You can see I have the 12 gigabyte version of this phone with 6 gigabytes of virtual memory, Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Here's the model number, kernel. I have 512 gigs of storage. It says 16 gigs of RAM. I don't know which one is lying about it because it says 12 there. But whatever, regardless. And then we also have just the regular settings in here. I showed you the outer screen on there. You can set up your lock screen if you want with some things. I'll probably do a separate video on some tips and tricks. I just wanted to kind of go through this real quick on here. It goes up to 120 hertz on the displays. The themes I already showed you. They do have some AI services that you can enable and look through once they load up, if they load up. Oh, one thing I wanted to show while that's loading up. You can see the hopefully you can see the crease. There is a little bit of a crease. When I rub my finger over, it almost looks like there's almost two creases. When I put my finger over it, honestly, I don't really feel anything. I can see it, but I don't feel anything really, which is kind of cool. I don't know why that's not loading up. But otherwise, yeah, this is a pretty freaking cool phone. It's I love this effect on these flip phones when you set it like that. And it's just a nice looking effect that you can see when you're using it. So I'll link this down below if you want to pick this up. There are some sites online that you can pick it up for like $900, or you could grab one on eBay, but I'll link them both down below, and they support the site if you buy it through that. Both very reputable sites, eBay and GizTop. So thanks for watching. I'll have more videos on this in the future. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys down the road.